Prime Minister Keir Starmer is currently embroiled in controversy following allegations that he violated COVID lockdown rules in 2020. According to a new book detailing his tenure as the leader of the opposition, Starmer is accused of having a voice coach, Leonie Mellinger, visit Labour HQ on Christmas Eve 2020 to assist with his speeches, despite strict lockdown measures in place. The book describes Mellinger's role as crucial, stating that she was deemed a key worker during the pandemic. This allowed her to offer guidance to Starmer as he prepared his response to Boris Johnson's Brexit deal, even wearing a mask during her visit. However, the Guido Fawkes website has raised questions about the legitimacy of this exemption, pointing out that London was under tier 4 restrictions at the time, which required non-essential workers to remain at home. The site also notes that the government's list of essential workers did not typically include roles such as a political vocal coach. This revelation has sparked a swift response from the Conservative Party, with Shadow Paymaster General Richard Holden calling for an independent investigation into the matter. In a letter to the Prime Minister, Holden highlights Starmer's previous assertions of adherence to all COVID regulations and suggests that these new claims contradict those statements. He has outlined 6 critical questions for Starmer to address, including whether he believes this incident was a breach of the law, whether an independent investigator will be appointed, and if there was any legal advice obtained to classify Mellinger as a key worker or to circumvent COVID restrictions. Holden's letter also questions the appropriateness of such actions when the general public was restricted from similar activities and probes whether Mellinger contracted COVID-19 during this period. He concludes by emphasizing the importance of honesty and integrity, particularly when Starmer has previously criticized other politicians for similar breaches, referencing Starmer's vocal opposition to Boris Johnson during the Partygate scandal. The Labour Party, in response to these allegations, has maintained that the rules were followed. This statement comes amidst previous instances where Starmer faced investigations over potential breaches of COVID rules, including the Beergate incident, where he was cleared of any wrongdoing by Durham police. This situation places Starmer in a precarious position, especially given his past statements on the necessity of political figures adhering to the same standards imposed on the public. The outcome of this controversy could have significant implications for his credibility and the public's trust in his leadership. As calls for transparency and accountability grow louder, the political ramifications of these allegations could unfold in the coming weeks, potentially shaping the discourse around leadership and legal adherence among UK politicians.